We're here on our next episode in the St. Mark Discipleship Tour, and this time it's a little bit different because we're not exactly going to catch a disciple in action. We're going to catch a disciple who's looking for action. We're here today with Pat Reynolds. Pat and her husband Dwayne had moved here recently, just a few months ago, from the Atlanta area. Now, how did you find out about St. Mark? Let's start there.
Well, that's a great question. Being a Methodist, when we knew we were going to move, we said the first thing we want to do is to check out all of the United Methodist churches.
Yay!
Because that's who we are.
Okay.
We believe in that process.
Okay.
And so St. Mark's is the first one that we checked out.
And I think you told me when you moved here that you did not miss a Sunday.
We did not,
And-
because that's so important in your routine. Because
good.
when you miss a Sunday, then it's easy to miss another Sunday.
Another Sunday.
Right.
All right,
That's
great. And I think that you go to the worship service upstairs, is that correct?
We do. We attend the 11:15 service.
And you have, in your past churches, tell me some of the kinds of things that you've been involved in.
We've been involved in the choir, the music program, mentoring for confirmation.
Okay.
My husband's been involved in prison ministry, teaching Bible study in the prison in Georgia. I've been involved in disciple Bible study, worship.
And disciple is a great word because that's what we're all about here on the discipleship tour. So what does that mean to you to be a disciple?
To me, discipleship is a process.
Okay.
It's a process of your sanctification, how God takes and changes you through working through you.
Okay. So, and in the past, he has worked through you in these ways that you've been describing through prison ministry and Bible studies and work with youth. I think you were also telling me that you were involved in a divorce recovery program at your last church. Can you tell me how that happens? That's a great story.
Yes. So that was not my passion,
Right?
although I was divorced, as
Okay.
was my husband.
Okay.
And we've been married now for 20 years.
Right.
And so in my former church, we had divorce care ministry.
Right.
And the leaders of that program moved away. And so we had a gap. We had people who were in the program that didn't have a leader. And so my husband and I were like, why not us? We know all about divorce. And we're on the other side of that. And so
Right.
we became involved and led that program for several seasons.
And you could actually be a real role model for someone who has been through that difficult process and come out the other side and are living a happy and fulfilled life together now.
I hope so.
Dwayne, is that true?
I think he would say yes.
So how do you want to get plugged in here?
Well, so Dwayne and I have been very active getting to know the ministries, getting to know the people, and just opening ourselves up to attending things like elderberries and
Okay.
working at In Hope and being involved in a Sunday school class. The Table Talk is our class. And so we're just open to that. And I think
Well-
that's what you have to do.
Yes, and Pat, I hope you're not going to be sorry that you told me all of these things, because now that everyone out there knows that you're looking for a place to plug in, you're going to be getting the phone calls and the emails. But I appreciate you telling me and sharing with me about how you feel about discipleship, and it was very nice to meet you.
Thank
Thanks.
you, Jane. It's nice to meet you as well.